The men's 200 meters is up next, and one of the top Olympic hopefuls for 92 is Michael Johnson.
Johnson claims he can break the world record in the 200 this season. Michael Bates, a guy people talk about as a runner of the future. That's if football doesn't steal him away.
On day 3 of the competition, they matched up on the third leg of the men's 4x100, a race with a bizarre finish.
Texas A&M, the pre-race favorite, was leading as they went into the turn, but an outstanding leg by Michael Johnson in the green there put Baylor into the lead.
Coming down the stretch on the final leg, Arizona's James Bullock in white over blue takes the lead. Straining toward the finish line, though, he looks over to his left, raises his arms in victory, and got beaten
by Clive Wright. He'll be closest to the screen now. It's the torso that counts as you come up to the line. As Bullock raised his arms, Wright leaned forward and won the race for Alabama. Over on the left, take a look at James Bullock. He commits 2 cardinal sins. He looks, first of all, and then raises his arms before the finish line and gives the race away to Clive Wright. Once again, there's Wright from Alabama. There's Bullock.
You can't spend the money till it's in the bank. While Bullock's looking over, Clive Wright stares straight ahead, runs his race, leans over, and wins it.
Relay running 101, one of the most unusual finishes in NCAA history.
Now, many of these same runners will be in this 200-meter sprint with no teammates to pull them ahead or hold them back. Carl Lewis co-holds the American record with Joe DeLoach, who owns the collegiate mark. Michael Bates of Arizona.
He ran a kickoff back 77 yards for a touchdown to beat Arizona State last fall.
Adeniken from UTEP, then Baylor's Michael Johnson.
He calls the 200 meters his favorite event. No wonder he's the American indoor record holder, 2-time indoor NCAA champion in this event.
The lane assignments, Clive Wright, who ran that great anchor leg from Alabama, is in lane 2. And Kevin Braunskill, the 88 World Junior Champion, in lane 7.
But keep your eye on lane 5, Michael Johnson. I think his future is in the 400 meters, even though he prefers this event.
In lane 7, Braunskill's out quickly for NC State, making up the stagger on Kevin Little.
Johnson's running well. He's made up the stagger on Fredericks of BYU.
Johnson in green, Fredericks in white and blue. Here comes Adeniken in orange. Johnson pumping hard. Fredericks coming up on his right. Fredericks in white and blue challenging. Johnson trying to hold him off and does, barely.
20.3, a much slower race than Michael Johnson said he was ready to run, but he looked very shaky down the home stretch.
And Frank Fredericks from BYU looked very strong. Clearly Johnson the winner, but by the slimmest of margins, 1/100th of a second.